You talked about, we've heard about Tyson Fury, we've talked about AJ, Deontay Wilder out there as well. Can you just give us an idea of what you see as the relative attributes of the main heavyweights?
Okay, so we'll start with Fury, and Fury is, very elusive. He's got great head movement. His footwork's good, and he's, good at like keeping out of range and really getting his shots off from different angles, and with them flicker jabs and stuff like that. And his ability to outbox someone if you let him get going. Wilder, on the other end of the stick, is he's got decent boxing ability. He's he comes in quite light, so he's quite fast, and he has an amazing one punch output where he can really knock you spark out. And I think with Joshua, he's a bit more balanced. He has has a good guard, and he's quite robust, and he has quite quick hands, and he's powerful. He's very physical specimen.
If you were to be fighting one of them 3 fights down the road, which is what you've talked about, who would you fancy the most as being the guy you could beat?
I would go with all three, but either of them. They can queue up like one after the other, or something like that. We'll see. But whichever opportunity presents itself first, then I'll go with that one.
Now, before then, you say 3 fights. What would you want to add to your armoury in those 3 fights? Because you must be aware of what people say, and one of the criticisms has been that you can be too easy to hit.
Yeah, well, I can block shots with my face, as I seem to do sometimes, but perhaps Adam Booth can help me with not getting hit in the face and, slip and then throw something back.
If you can go all the way, having had a terrific amateur career, you've been Commonwealth champion, European champion, Olympic silver medalist, and bronze medal in the World Championship as well, I think, off the top of my head. After that great amateur career, if you could go all the way as a professional, what would it mean to you?
Well, that's what I'm in the sport for. I was in the amateurs, and I wanted to get to the Olympics and win a gold medal at the Olympics, and I thought I did that, but I got the silver, so I thought I wanted to aim to get to be #1 in the world, and turning pro, then that's the next thing. I want to become a world champion, and I'd love to be undisputed.
Have you visualised it? Have you sort of kind of thought through and imagined what it might feel like to actually take that belt?
Yeah, I think I set these goals, and once you get there, you're thinking about the next thing. So it's all about the journey, and I'm having fun along the way.
Yeah, you're having fun, clearly. We've chatted informally away from sort of press conferences and everything, and you clearly are enjoying it hugely.
Yeah, it's not bad. I get to punch people in the face for a living.
which you're rather good at. What facet of being a professional do you enjoy the most? Is it actually the competition, or the discipline of being out there training and getting yourself into great shape?
I think it's all of it. I think training's really fun. I like improving myself, and sparring's really great fun. And when you beat a really strong opponent, then it's you get great satisfaction.
Stivern, I guess, the biggest name on your record so far, who was a world title challenger. How do you evaluate your progressions to date?
Yeah, I haven't been doing too badly. I started off with a bang with
Ian Lewison.
Ian Lewison,
in a 10-round fight, yeah.
Thanks,
and then with for the Commonwealth again,
Leroy
Thomas. Thank you, sir. I need a better defence. And then. So that's the Commonwealth title, and then winning the Continental against Joe Hanks, and then getting the WBA gold title, which is a new belt for the WBA against Lamex Stadium, you know, which is a great big fight. Yeah, great name. Yeah, when Sam told me I'd be fighting him and he's agreed to fight me, I was over the moon. So yeah, I'm just, I'm 8 fights in, 8 knockouts, and
Ready to go.
I'm ready for my 9th fight.
I remember after that Stevenage fight, there wasn't Luis Ortiz calling you out, and there was talk of that at some point.
Luis
Ortiz,
yeah,
there's definitely an option.
Yeah, 100%.
So you wouldn't mind the possibility of going down that route?
Yeah, he seems interested in the fight.
If you can't beat a 50-year-old man at Joe's stage in his career, he's
Deontay Wilder nearly didn't.
The stars make fights. Luis Ortiz didn't win that fight because he was too old.
Yeah, he ran out of gas and couldn't keep on going around to the right, and stopped his leg movement, and then that's when that big right hand came down the middle.